Okay, welcome. Well, not too good news, but I have to be honest. This challenge has failed. The 25K challenge, which is the $100 to $1,000 challenge, has failed officially. And not because of the strategy or because of the market. It was only about me. It was only because of me, actually. And I have to face it, and I try to be transparent as much as I can be. I wanted to prove something how should I say, maybe I wanted to prove that the dream is possible in a short way. I think it still is, but it's maybe because I started YouTube not too long ago more actively, and during the live streams I think I do have a certain pressure that I want to show to you guys, that we can narrow down the time frame to do this challenge or any kind of prop firm challenge uh, for these kind of scenarios. But let's face it, if you're rushing your trades and you're forcing your trades, it's just not gonna work. So by the way, let's check out the account after it failed. Let me just put this over. So as you can see, this is the 25K account. And funny thing happened, because first when I got to this emotional downfall, I went down to $24,381. Then only in 2 days, I was able to get the account back to 25K. So I managed to pull it back to the starting balance by acquiring normal risk, as I should do usually. So I applied the rules, and as you can see, the balance by the end of the day and the equity closed down, balance equity went back to 25K. So it's really something to think about. What happens when you follow the rules, and what happens after when you don't follow the rules? So Friday came up the next day, and my first trade was immediately a loss. And not that it was the biggest problem. I got into an emotional turmoil, if I should say that, because I had some issues on Friday with my OBS. I really wanted to go live, and so I got a little bit upset. And so I thought that I'm missing a trade or something. So I saw something, maybe it was on the euro. I don't even care about that anymore. I know that I shouldn't do that. Shouldn't have done that. I saw something, I rushed into the trade. Not just I rushed into the trade, I miscalculated my risk, and so I ended up with a little bit bigger loss than I should have. So from that second, when I realized that I messed it up, after such a nice positive curve recovering the losses, I was in full tilt. Actually, my emotions, my mind was in full tilt, and that was the point. Even that I lost like 1% or 1.5, I don't even know how much was that. I should have just said, okay, F this. I lost this percentage. I still, almost at the base capital. I should just stop for the week. That's what I should have done. Should have, but I could have. But I wanted to prove something, for me, for the community, or whatever. One thing I know is the problem is not the knowledge in terms of strategy. I'm not hopping over to any other kind of strategy. I'm trading a smart money concept for quite a long time now, and on my personal account, it's interesting. On my personal account, I didn't take any trade on Friday because I wanted to make an extra profit on the challenge account here. Otherwise, on my personal account, I do not experience these kind of emotional downfalls. Only on challenge accounts. That's something really I have to think about, and maybe this was due to the fact that I really wanted to prove something here on YouTube. I guess so. It got to my mind, and so I should have stopped there. but instead I was forcing a new setup. I thought I see something, but it wasn't really there. And you know, just the usual happens to everyone. I mean, most of the time in this case. And so I wanted to stop at the daily limit. As you can see, the daily limit was $1,250. And so I stopped at $1,222, so 4.89%. But the problem was, since I was so much over leveraged, most likely one of my positions, I mean, I know which position, the trade I took, I think it went over the threshold, the 5% threshold, with just a slight, I don't know how much, maybe with just $20 or $10, I don't know. But anyway, I got through the threshold. I think I stayed there for quite a few seconds. And as soon as it spiked back into this equity, I closed it down. Unfortunately, the system recognized it. You know, it's just it was a hopeful second. It was a hopeful few seconds. But when I updated the account, it says I'm failed. Otherwise, I might still have the account. But whatever, you know, it happened. I think it's the best, you know. Don't worry. I'm definitely not upset. It's a good lesson. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna learn from this experience. It was not my first account which I blew, not my second, not my fifth, and I'm sure it's not gonna be my last. I'll continue trading next week as well, trying to implement a system for YouTube, because I do want to build up a community here on YouTube. I try to implement a system where I can journal a regular equity curve for the YouTube streams, because so far the past 2 weeks it was all over the place. So anyway, this is it. I do hope that maybe I can do another challenge. I have to think about that if I want to do another challenge on YouTube. I have to think about that. If I want to add one more shot to a challenge, or I'm just going to take my regular trades and I'm not really going to force myself emotionally into a new challenge. So anyway, this is it for now. Life continues. Never, ever going to give up trading, because I love trading. I know I will get there. Thank you so much for the support. I do hope to see you guys on my streams. And you know, I think I'm just grateful that I can be here and I can do this. So I'm grateful for the opportunity. I'm not going to lick my wounds after this one. Let's move forward. I just need a little bit of time to think about if I want to do a challenge on live stream or not. Not because that anyone is rushing me. It's I'm the one who is my biggest obstacle, me. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. Please drop a like, sub to the channel, and lots of good things are coming our way. All right, so thank you everyone, and hope to see you on the live streams, and I'll be uploading some extra content soon. All right, cheers everyone.